Right, okay, I'm going to try and do a quick rundown and review of the X-Shot Longshot Pro, which I picked up the other day. When I purchased this on Amazon, it was £14.99, Amazon UK. This is the 14 plus 140 FPS, 114 foot range Pro edition, not the 8 plus weaker one that you get in Smith's Toys. I've already unboxed it, but this is the box I got, not the shelf packaging. In the box you get magazine, blaster, instructions, darts, 40 short darts, lovely, and at £14 or £14.99 you pay almost that for a magazine and darts. So as I said, you're always getting a free blaster. Blaster itself, really quite nice, compact. This is a foot long ruler, so it's not much more than a foot long. Size comparison to the Longshot, it's almost half the size. It is actually half the size of my modded this one here with the extended barrel and the stock extended is actually twice the size. FPS out of the box, I was getting the same as my unmodded Longshot, which was quite cool. Quick overview: you got Picatinny rail, bullpup loading magazine, obviously compatible with its own magazine, compatible with the Longshot magazine, short dart version only, obviously. Worker Talon mags, lovely. So that's the only mags I've got, so that's lovely. Printed both sides, as you would expect from a Longshot. Safety switch, magazine release. I'm not a great fan of that one there because you push up and then grab and pull down, but not the end of the world. But you have a thumb release here. No Picatinny rail up the front, which is irritating. Other irritating feature: no sling mount. But okay, it's £14, it's £15 blaster. What else can you? You can't get much else for that. As far as compatibility goes, Longshot barrel fits in nicely, lovely. The barrel inside here is quite a lot shorter than the Longshot one. This is one I took out of the Longshot. You can see there's no way that's fitting in there. So the barrel's actually really quite short. I think it's about 22 centimetres. I'm not going to open it up, otherwise I won't have time to finish the video. As with the Longshot Pro, you have up the front here two pins, 2 screws. Take those out. You can take the front muzzle off. You can then get to the barrel, take the barrel out, swap it in for a tighter barrel if you like. You also have 2 screws here, 2 screws here. These are the ones that connect to the priming mechanism. Now if you remember with the Longshot Pro, if you took out the screw that was up here that connected the priming mechanism, you could get that out. You could get the front end out, you could get to the spring. Same with this: if you take those 2 screws out, those 2 screws out, you pull the whole front end out, you can remove the barrel, you can remove the spring. The spring is slightly shorter than the Longshot Pro spring, and slightly weaker than the Longshot Pro spring, which is surprising given that it hits the same FPS. But what I have found is that the stock Longshot Pro spring actually fits in here. That's what I've got in here at the moment, and prime's not too bad. It fires. You do get increased FPS, which is fantastic. Another thing you might have noticed with this, when I prime it, that paint, that decoration goes all the way on the slide. Not only do you get deco on both sides, you get it under the slide. I mean, again, at £15, awesome. I would say I've been back on Amazon, had a look. These are the only one I could find now was £31. So, yeah, take that what you will. I didn't think I was going to like this. I'm not a massive fan of Top Prime Masters, but for £15 I thought I'd pick it up and have a look. I love it, fantastic. It's almost small enough you could, I'm going to find a holster to see if I can holster it. So yeah, there we go. You can swap out the spring easily with a Longshot stock spring. So if you've upgraded your spring in your Longshot Pro, you can take your stock spring, put it in here, get a bit of extra FPS. Apart from the lack of Picatinny here, the lack of sling points, and personally not being a great fan of that mag release, it's an awesome blaster. And even if you can only get the 8+ version from Smith's Toys, if you've got your stock Longshot spring kicking around, pop that in, you'll get better than the 14+ version FPS anyway. Accuracy seems pretty accurate. It's got no scar on it, but you know, as with the Longshot Pro, you can get scars to fit that. Should you get yourself one, if you can pick one up for £15, absolutely. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed my quick review. If you like it, hit the like button, leave us a comment, and subscribe. I don't produce many videos, so I won't be spamming you, but thank you very much, and goodbye.